Oh man, China are at it again. You would have thought they had enough to deal with the Evergrande crisis, but they want to play with the crypto markets a little more. Let's see what they said this time. I'm sure it's going to be groundbreaking news, right? China's central bank says all cryptocurrency related activities, all crypto related activities are illegal. Vows harsh crackdown. Fighting talk. The People's Bank of China said services offering trading, order matching, token issuance, and derivatives are strictly prohibited. Overseas cryptocurrency exchanges providing services in mainland China are also illegal. That's the People's Bank of China have said. It's not the first time China has gotten tough on cryptocurrencies. Early this year, Beijing announced a crackdown on crypto mining. Guys, just more FUD. More FUD. This is all they've got on a Friday. This is what they want to do, right? Look how perfectly timed this is on a Friday, waiting on futures expiry on the options. And look at this. China's central bank renewed its tough talk on Bitcoin. Overseas virtual currency exchanges that use the internet to offer services to domestic residents is also considered illegal. Financial institutions and non-bank payment institutions cannot offer services to activities and operations related to virtual currencies. So we know how this is, right? We know China are trying to prepare the market for their own digital yuan, and they don't want any competitors in the way. They don't want any of their population focused on any other cryptocurrency but their one, and that's what's having the effect. Stocks with heavy exposure to crypto also slumped in pre-market trading, with Coinbase down nearly 4%, MicroStrategy 5%, Riot down over 6%, and no doubt we're a couple of hours away from the market opening. This is not going to be good for the crypto plays. If you're in Hut 8, you're in Riot, you're in MicroStrategy, Coinbase, like I am, Coinbase, then they're going to be down because they're so correlated to the crypto price. Now, let's take a look at the wider market. I just had it on Algorand there, which you can see has candled down, and everything has just ticked down on these hourly candle. Massive hourly candle. Bitcoin was trading nicely here at 44, even getting to the 45 mark, and then we ticked all the way down here on this candle to 42, and it's continuing to fall. Not managed to buy this dip just yet, but is this a good dip buying opportunity? For me, yes. Nothing has fundamentally changed. We know China's stance on crypto, and it's been made clear this whole time. This is just a further bit of FUD timed at the perfect time. I won't be surprised if this is old regurgitated FUD anyway. We've heard all of this before. Nothing's new. There's probably just CNBC's probably bored on a Friday, nothing to post, and thought they post that. I mean, they post about Evergrande, they post about this. Why not? If the market's red, make everything red. So I posted a video on the Evergrande crisis. That has appeared to be worse than normal. They missed their debt payment yesterday, so some of that will be weighing on here as well. We know that monetary policies are starting to turn hawkish. That will be weighing on crypto as well, and also the inflation fears, which were revised up yesterday by the Fed. But you would have thought that would have helped move Bitcoin a little bit higher if inflation was projected slightly higher. But obviously, the immediate FUD here is based on the article from China saying that they're not all crypto-related activities, not just mining, because before it's just mining, they're saying all crypto-related activities are now strictly prohibitive. So where do we stand with this? I mean, you know my views on this, guys, and it's not financial advice. This is a dip. I mean, if you're buying Bitcoin at 45, you're buying at 42 all day long, and it's just another dip for you. We hit the 39 there. You saw how quickly we climbed back up to 45. This thing moves quick. So you saw how quickly it took us, let's see, from a couple of days ago when we were on 39, you can see it took us to get to 45. It took us 2 days, 9 hours, right? So this thing moves quick. So the difference in you buying Bitcoin at 39 versus 45, I mean, let's do that again. What was that percentage move? I didn't read that. So if you look at that from a percentage move, 13% discount just for buying 2 days earlier, right? What's changed in those 2 days? Nothing. China's stance is not something new. It's not like we found out that the Bitcoin networks got hacked or, God forbid, there's something worse. No, this is China spreading their FUD around cryptocurrencies. They've been doing it for years. You saw what happened with India. Oh, we accept crypto. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we accept crypto. No, we don't. This is what these big countries and institutions will do. They want to suppress the price so they can continue buying on their terms, right? And we know the agendas of central banks. They're going to want to promote their own CBDCs, but we know CBDCs are not cryptocurrencies, right? But in nature, it's not on the blockchain, and you cannot see, there's no transparency around the supply. It's not deflationary like Bitcoin is, with a fixed amount of supply written to the code base. And it's true decentralization, right? So they can come out with digital currencies all they want. They're 10 years late for that, where we can just transact digitally. That's not exciting at all. What we want is decentralization. People want to take control of their own destiny in terms of their financial currency. and they want to place it in a hard store of value, and that's what Bitcoin is. So fundamentally, whenever you see this, guys, reassure yourselves of why you have high conviction in Bitcoin, why you invested it in the first place, and then that will just help you understand that what you're getting is you're getting a 8% discount on just the prices 2-3 hours ago. And this dip will be bought very quickly. We know that, right? We've seen that from the stock market. You've seen me talk about it. Dips are not being sustained. And I think the market's going to open red today, but I'm confident that dip's going to be bought. Even though I've been saying for a long time, we've not seen a 10% correction in the S&P for a long time. And we're probably overdue one, but for some reason there's so much cash in the system for all the printing going on by the Treasury that these dips are being bought, right? People have money on the side and they're conditioned to buying these dips. And the same is happening for crypto. I mean, look at this. Look how quickly this dip was bought. Like I said, 2 days from 39 to 45. That dip is getting bought really quickly and people are getting familiar with how to do it. So yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned right now with this. I mean, it has slowed down our momentum on crypto, but if we flip to the daily on Bitcoin, we're still whereabouts we were, right? We're just stuck in this period here. We've got to break free of this rut. Think of this as the final battle before we head up. You can see this green space here, which is clear for us between these resistance marks. So once we clear the 50,000 mark on Bitcoin, it should be a powerful move upwards from here, breaking all-time highs. And I think that's what everybody's waiting for. We're in the last quarter of a 4-year cycle. Everything is aligning for Bitcoin to move higher. And at this point, I think people are just dumping the market just to pick up as much as they can in the last few kind of hurrahs before we head up. So overall, not anything to be concerned about. 2 days ago, we were sitting at 39. Now we're sitting at 42. But a couple of hours ago, we were at 50. It's a volatile market, right? This is cryptocurrencies, and we should be accustomed to that. Right, let's take a look at how everything else was impacted. So we saw Bitcoin. Let's look at Ethereum. You can see the same thing for Ethereum. I had a bit of an inverse head and shoulders drawn out here, which was suggesting we could push higher. But obviously, the bad timing of this FUD sent us all the way back down. Which was interesting. Let's look at Cardano sitting at $1.10. Look at that as a bargain. And people were buying this at $3. So where are you now? People were buying Ethereum at 4,000, right? We're 2,780. Come on, guys. If you're not happy with your position sizes on these, you can't say you didn't have enough time to buy when it starts to move green. Everything is red right now. You've got DOT at 28. I mean, these are some serious discounts now you're getting. Link. Actually, sorry, when I say discounts, I don't mean it's a serious discount in terms of, the prices we had it earlier in the year, but I'm talking about, compared to a couple of days ago, if you were buying at those prices, then you should have no qualms about buying down here, right? If you're buying up here. And that's the key in terms of psychology, is you need to manage that psychology to understand that, if I'm happy buying when it's green, it should be the opposite. I should be happy to buy when it's red, because I understand that these will turn green quite quickly. Let's take a look at the volatility index as well. That'd be interesting. We've not looked at the VIX today. Where is our VIX? Here's the VIX. Yeah, just looking at the hourly VIX, we can see not at the highest levels. I mean, this was earlier in the week. Around the Evergrande crisis, VIX really did spike, and then it kind of tumbled down. We've had this little spike here, and then let's see how we kind of continue going into the market open. So yeah, that's the VIX. I would expect that to be a little bit higher actually, given the FUD, but obviously this takes into account all of equities, which are kind of slightly red, but not massively red in equities right now, because they're familiar with the Evergrande crisis. They're just realizing it's a bit more than they initially thought. What other coins do we have here? Algorand, we see that at $1.72. They're fighting for this resistance at 179. Solana at 130. Guys, come on. People are buying this at 200. Look, it was only here that people were buying this on the run-up at 2.9, 2.10. What did we reach? Let's go on the daily chart. What did Solana reach? Solana reached 215. 215 as a high there. So come on, guys. If you had conviction in Solana, now's the time for you to prove that. Look at that. It's got a nice bounce off of the EMA ribbon, and this is really set up to go higher, Solana. And you know my thoughts on the layer 1 space. I mean, layer 1 is not going anywhere. Luna sitting at 33.20. Another opportunity there for Luna. I mean, all these great projects are all down now, and like I said, it's wider market. Bitcoin, as we're speaking, ticked down to 41.555. And it doesn't look like this is letting up on this China FUD. Yep, another candle heading down. Now they're testing that resistance at 41.615. If they lose that, then we could be heading lower. What's our next resistance? Let's head to the daily. So if Bitcoin loses that battle there, we will be heading towards the next resistance at 38, guys. So I've not got my next major, I mean, you've got some minor resistances, sorry, support, but your next major support is at 38,405 if we lose the 41,615. Okay, so they've got a battle for their lives here at 41,615 and then head down to 38 as your next support level. But if we can bounce off here, that would be good. I mean, this is just temporary FUD, guys. This dip will be bought. You can just see, if we just flick back again for those that missed it, what was this China FUD? I mean, China is simply saying, you know, we're going to vow a harsh crackdown. Everything is strictly prohibited. We've heard it all before, so nothing new in terms of the China FUD. So there you have it, guys. There is an update on the wider crypto market and why we're dumping right now. Like I said, by the time I upload this video, this can change. That's the nature of the crypto market right now and the amount of FUD going around. I don't think this is any new. I think we're a bit desperate for news right now. You can see this is trending #1 on CNBC, which is probably why they posted it, to be completely honest. And yeah, nothing has changed fundamentally for Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies as a whole. I think it's a good opportunity for people to average down on any of their favorite positions or increase their position sizes if they weren't happy before, because if your conviction was there 2 days ago, 15% down, 10% down on some of your coins, it's an attractive proposition. If you're feeling nervous, then perhaps this seems to suggest to you that you need to do a bit more fundamental analysis on some of your favorite coins. Remind yourself of why you're buying it, what's your conviction level, because articles like this will come out all the time, pretty much every week, guaranteed. And so you need to understand that if this is affecting your emotions, that means you don't have enough conviction in your investments, and you need to kind of revisit why you bought these coins. And if you can't get to that level of conviction, then you need to be questioning if you should be buying, or if you're just buying because your friend told you to, or because you've seen it somewhere. Hope that you found this video useful, guys. If you want to see more content like this, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.